This what it is. Not so sexy and glamorous. Morning warming. This is a warm up for my upper body accessory session. Um, I'm working buys, tries, and shoulders. 100 reps for time for each. Um, for this morning warming, I'm just scrolling through three movements. I'll start off with my rope skipping. I want to be so natural at this, but it's an excellent way to get the blood warm anyway. I find I'd be hard pressed to find another workout that's as efficient or exercise that is as efficient as skipping rope. Now, a minute of this, then I go into my second movement. But at the end of this warm up, I'll rest 5 minutes and then I'll go into my buys, tries, and shoulder session. But I'm keeping it relatively light since don't really require a lot of warming up for upper body work. So this is I call this kettlebell swing and step. Yeah, it's more of a coordination thing. Uh, but this have a cardio component to it, just because your your whole body is moving, swinging the kettlebell and stepping with your feet, ro- um, controlling rotation. This is a full body type movement or compound movement. And so it can get you going, get your heart rate up there. And I call this a walkout press lizard stretch. Yeah, kind of like that turn there. I used to do these back a little while ago, and I felt some tension going to my right side because that's my tighter side, but it felt like butter. Yeah, it felt like butter. And also, I noticed that I was able to hold my legs a lot straighter on the walk back in. It was, that's a pure sign of progress. You know, that's dope. I've been overdosing on this type of movement here. So, so back to the rope skipping. Try to play around with it, make it a little, spice it up a little bit. Mm-mm. But yeah, so with with these sessions, I'm noticing a lot of improvement in just how I feel in general. I usually gauge how I'm feeling based on how heavy I feel on my legs or how my legs feel. And my legs been feeling really great. Um, I, my weight's been steady, so it's either clearly I'm getting stronger or I'm feeling or I'm eliminating some of those limitations that I have with tight hamstrings and hips and stuff like that. So I'm feeling my legs are feeling better because they're feeling better obviously. Um, but this morning this morning warming thing that I've been doing on a regular, um, I attribute a lot of that progress to it. Starting your day nice and warm and flexible. You don't even It takes away the doubt of being able to move. If I need to hit a certain position, my body's more accepting of that position. You know, but I try to check the movement box and flexibility thing, especially for the hips. The hips get doesn't get as much love as it should. You know, a lot of us do have jobs or lifestyles that put us in constant sitting seated positions, and um, there's some physical therapists consider sitting a cancer to the body, um, especially if you sit for chronic sitting. People who work behind desks or and things like of that nature, or couch potatoes. Um, you know, your hamstrings get tight, your hip flexors get tight, and muscles start to atrophy and turn off. So you don't have access to um, to those muscles' potential. And you just imagine um, months and years of this chronic position. It's just the amount of muscle loss and strength loss and flexibility loss. It takes a long time to regain that stuff. It takes a long time to regain. And you know, it's the if you don't use it, you lose it principle. And it's a very real thing. Your body's whole purpose, the involuntary side of your body's processing is sole purpose is to be as efficient as possible. So if you don't get into these ranges and be and maintain um, um, being active, it just turns them off. And once they're turned off, it doesn't take long for them to deteriorate. So keeping them moving, keeping them working is the best way to maintain or build upon your body's physical abilities. Um, and the most common loss is usually hip flexibility, um, and hamstring tension. Yeah. Um, Here we go. A little sweaty now. I'm hitting my I get the juices going now. Yeah, I love that. Getting better. Getting better. Getting better. Yeah. Looking at the other side. I like the way that looks on the right side. Yeah. And so obviously, the pressing gonna warm up my entire arm. Your shoulder. You get your shoulder and everything in there. So everything that I'm gonna work in my training session is getting adequately warmed up. And especially like skipping rope. It can hit you in your shoulders as well. You know, they do a lot of pressing and I used to have a workout back in the day with That was 2 minutes of um, 2 minutes of skipping, and on my minute break, I do 10 push-ups. I do 10 push-ups on my minute rest, and that used to have my shoulders smoked, you know. And 2 minutes of skipping, you know, it's like when your shoulders are burning a minute in, yeah, you start tripping up a lot. A good way to build up some muscular endurance for your shoulders. I might have to I might have to demonstrate that workout again. And I haven't um, revisited that workout in some years. I'm eager to see how well I do for 2 minutes skipping. I haven't skipped that long, really. Lately, I've only been skipping like in 40 seconds to a minute. To see if I could go long that way. You know, I clearly got better technically as a skipper. You know, but maybe that's my nice body weight workout. I'll put in video form, something that people can do, yeah, and doesn't need a lot of equipment. All you need is a rope in your body. Okay, so this is the last round. After this, I'll rest 5 minutes and proceed to my upper body work. 100 reps for time, bicep curl, tricep extension, and reverse shoulder press. Yeah, looking at the room. Yeah, yes. All right. And so that's it for this offering. Hope you enjoy it. Try it out. Let me know how you like it.